Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Kim, good morning. Oh, he loves the start of every stream. So much enthusiasm. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? I'm very excited because we're gonna finish Stormblood finally, which means it's gonna say on the home stretch. Shadowbringers, it's not exactly the home stretch by any means. There's still a long way to go. But I'll finally be able to stay on the title. This is what I'm most excited for. I'll be able to stay on the title menu screen. And when I AFK and it starts playing a trailer, I'll actually understand the trailer because I've been deliberately not watching the trailer or changing it to something else all this time. Hello, Pi. Good morning. Good morning. So, big excitement. Let me just make sure the volume is correct so everybody can hear. There we go. Okay, that's better. I'm very excited. Let's pick up where we left off, which is back at Porta Pretoria. Now, we were actually about to do a dungeon, I believe. Oh, and later today, there'll be a live letter, if you guys didn't know. They're going to outline more PvP changes, as well as, I think it was the crafting changes that were coming with Endwalker. So, the plan is we'll get into Shadowbringers, and then hopefully we'll be done with getting into Shadowbringers, watching the trailer, all that stuff, by the time the live letter is on, so we're going to be busy today. That's the idea. That's the idea. So lots of things to do, lots of progress to make. Hopefully this queue doesn't take too long. What's this resistance fighter got a... Alliance headquarters, I see. Oh wait. Maybe I do need to talk to him to get to the quest? Oh, I guess so. How's your day going, Pi? What did you get up to? Alright, let's queue. Let us queue. The Gimlit Dark. Less than 5-minute wait time. So the plan is we'll get this done, get to the end of Stormblood, get into Shadowbringers after watching the trailer. Hopefully, I think it's a bit ambitious to try and make too much leeway, but hopefully we can make headway, rather, not leeway. Make a bit of headway in there before we have the live letter, and then we can watch the live letter together. I'm actually genuinely curious. Now that I've seen more of the game, I think I'm going to appreciate more of what they're talking about than I did in the previous one. Because the previous one, I think I hadn't played enough classes to really know anything about it. Like, I hadn't even played Ninja then. So we're going to do that. And then I think from now on, I'm going to start recording stuff off stream. Because I actually decided that from next week, I'm only going to stream twice a week. So we will... It gives me more time to plan YouTube videos and more time, you know, actually for myself. So as weird as it sounds, as much as I want to stream, streaming less I think will make me happier right now. Hey, morning, Curbs. How you doing? Oh, Curbs, read the thing I sent in mod chat, by the way, when you get the chance. I got up to actually finding a config to make those ores spawn properly in the nether. The config to make them spawn? Are you cheating? Can you explain that to me? Well, cutscene time. Oh my god. There's already 20 million dead people. Wait, there's a lot of broken armor, but there are no bodies here. Weird champ. Oh, they just they just parachuted in. That's awesome. Also just bunnied immediately. Perfect gameplay coming out of Bear Tech here. Also keep thinking that I'm the healer, but I'm actually just DPS, so I don't have to worry too much. I saw the tank's health dropping and I was like, man, I should really start healing him instead of spamming holy. Is that a bomb? Oh, it's actually a nuke. This is some World War II shit right here. Spread out and be wary of artillery fire, says Yugiri. Keep to the north, we'll head off their troops to the south. This is actually cool. I don't think we've ever had a dungeon quite like this one. Excuse me, sir. Oh, he's pulling more. I should have known not to drop my Doton. That's alright. I've got another one. I really like the new animation my Doton has. It's very satisfying to look at because it goes kaboom. Go down this way, I think. Alright. Magitech Colossus. I don't have my sneak attack up. Big misplay. We're about to hit burst window here soon. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen a mechanic like this before. Well, not quite like that one. Maybe similar, but not quite the same. So burst window now. Assassinate, and we have time for one more right on, just as it ends. Nice. I think we got it on the last tick there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay, that's an extra one. He loves it, man. Where are they going? Guys, come back. You're gonna get hit. Guys, come back. Burst window again. Then we'll go Tenchi Jin. I can't use Mei Sui yet. Oh, I'm over leveled. Right, because you need to be 72 to use Mei Sui. I see. And you cap out at 70 because we're still in Stormblood. Oh, you're in trouble, buddy. Hope our healer's onto that. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Oh, still alive. Let's go. Just enough. That was a neat fight. This is one of the dungeons having Paladin heal counter meltdown over. Ah, yes, I recall the discussion. Mobs targeting the party before they're even attackable. Oh, I see, okay. Maybe that's what the B stands for. Bronzy? Maybe B stands for big. Maybe that's what it is. Wondering what Kim was barking at. He's barking at Wife Tech outside. Wait, that's better.
Ready?
Whoa, what are we ready for? Oh, we're just jumping down here. Okay. Get him, boys. Oh, Lisa's with us now. Oh, what was that? What was that move? It looked like some crazy laser cooldown thing. Nice. Pippin says, we'll hold him here. Keep moving. Ooh, next boss. Prometheus. Prometheus. Oh, okay. LB up. I guess I'll just LB at the first chance and then we'll have enough for an LB by the next boss fight. Oh! Yeah, fair enough. I didn't see that at all. My bad. Oh shit. So close. So close to having my face fucking mashed into the ground. Oh, you can't dodge that. That's a raid wide. I see. Wasn't sure why my character didn't teleport a bit faster though. So I did this, and then I had the ground targeted properly. Oh, fuck balls. That was embarrassing. Alright, cool fight. Too bad I didn't know how to dodge that heat beam at all. Ever. Oh. Ran out of Mudra time.
Out of my way!
You know what I realized? In all of the expansions, they never paint Aymeric as being a particularly strong warrior. He's always an extremely good diplomat more than anything. He is the commander of the knights, but he never does anything, I think, that makes him out to be anywhere near as strong as the other leaders. That's what it feels like anyway. I don't know if that's a fair assessment. I think it probably is. Oh, another big boy. Oh, this our tank just sprinted the hell out of there. He did not care.
As one!
Oh dear. Man, these giant mechs are actually super cool. The Colossi. They always have cool glowing swords and sick armor. If only the summoner could summon. Actually, you know what? The summoner can summon cool stuff. So that's not a fair assessment. Oh, big shield. Oh, get him, team. Self-detonate.
Let us be about it.
Yes. What are we gonna do about it, guys? Wow. Cool. They did that? Good job, story NPCs. Here we go. We've fought our way in. A long, hard battle. And now we've got the red and blue Power Ranger to fight? Okay. Oh. Alright. Time to beat up the Power Rangers. Never thought I'd see the day. P and LB 3'd. Oh, I see. Hello, Vampire. Do you read what I said in the mod chat? Do you have the chance to read it? If you do, let me know what you think. I just completely messed up my opening burst. Get these barrels away? Oh no, they just shoot the barrels. Ah, I see. Good morning to you, Vampire. Good morning. This one's almost dead though. So far, this fight seems easy enough. Honestly, the drill fight was harder. But maybe that was because I was being a dummy. But I feel like we're about to go into phase 2 here. Phase swap. Give me enough. Give him enough. Enough, buddy. They cannot hope to evade us both. Do you guys like their high five? They were like, friendship power, yeah! They were just so impressed with themselves. Oh, cool bombardment. I really messed up my burst window there. That was unfortunate. It's all good though. If I can get into assassinate, that would be great too. Ah, there he is. There's the assassinate. Oh, they say it seems we have no choice. You should feel honored, savages. Few are they who have witnessed this twice. Power Ranger attack. Big Power Ranger moves. Oh, we survived the Power Rangers assault. You are still who have witnessed this. Farewell, savages. Goodbye. Imperial authority. Goodbye. That was a pretty cool dungeon. Hey Nick, what's up? This place reminds you of FF7 because it's so dark and metallic, maybe? We have served our purpose. Come, we shall withdraw for now. Imagine even with the power of friendship being defeated by some savages. They don't make the Power Rangers the same way they used to. Feels bad, man. Ah, thanks, Famps. Thanks. Let me do that now before I forget. And Curbs, if you're still there, did you read the message, Curbs? Let me do it now before I forget. How you guys doing today? You guys excited for Shadowbringers? I'm excited for Shadowbringers. Big excitement. You're just standing around because you want commendations, mate? Is that what you're standing around for? Nope. Just left. Oh. I got a commendation.
There you are, and none the worse for wear.
Kimchi, wait. Hey Renzel, hello. Yes, Shadowbringers. I'm super excited. Like I was saying before, the most exciting thing is the fact that I now won't have to change my title screen every time because I don't want to spoiler myself. Now, I'll be up to it, so it won't be a spoiler anymore. And now I can make all the wild guesses about what's going to happen because, well, and be wrong about them, but still feel happy.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
Oh, he doesn't know.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
Oh, he doesn't know. Plot
We
twist.
should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance.
They said they still had the gas, right?
The war already won.
They still have the gas. That might be why they're withdrawing.
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity.
This is not a good time to be doing this,
Throw
mate.
wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
Oh no, not Alice as well. Oh, Alice. And then there was one.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Are you all right?
Luckily, my plot armor saved me.
Quickly! We must get her back to the encampment.
I wonder why it affects all the other Scions, but doesn't affect the Warrior of the Light as much. Because the voice almost sounds like the Warrior of Darkness. But I can't be sure. Rauben. So the Garleans have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was no more than a test of our strength, like as not, they won't be taking any chances now that the Empire has joined the fray. I want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of our eastern allies, we've passed the first test. Our line is unbroken. As for Alice, well, she's in good hands over at the infirmary. My lord, the Chirurgians have completed their examination of Mistress Alice, and it is as we feared. She is locked in a slumber without any outward cause. Rip. Just like the others. Damn it all. Aye, the Garleans picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 Scions incapacitated, and with the enemy on our doorstep, I cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. The best I can do is see to it that Alice is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. Ygiri and I would return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the far east is under sail, and all must be made ready for their arrival. I will not keep you then. Oh wait, Kryle's still alive. Judging by the Garleans' recent movements or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones. Given the plight of your fellow Scions, I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without rest. Oh god, he's putting even more pressure on me. You guys ever get that feeling where you're going to sleep, you fall asleep, and then you wake up, but you know you have something important on tomorrow. So then you feel more stressed because you can't sleep. And then your stress that you already had is compounded. Feels bad, man. Ah, Bear, welcome home. Word has it you and Mistress Alice... Sorry, I'm just tangled. Give me 2 seconds. Mistress Alice gave the Garleans quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alice? I was certain she would have returned by now. Yeah. By the 12, not her too. Okay, and I will ready the infirmary for her arrival. We'll also need to send a message to Tyru post haste. Would that I had something other than grim tidings to share with her. And with you too, for that matter. It grieves me to report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Poltene, Kryle, and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue. Alas, their efforts have yet to bear fruit. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all, though I suspect you must be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us for the time being. Rapidly approaching. We are now, where is it? How many quests away? 2 quests away? Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. It's fake Xenos. Do you reckon he'll be as strong as real Xenos? He would, right? He's an Ascian. And one of the higher ranking Ascians at that. Oh, it was a very short cutscene. A brief reprieve. Second last mission. Ah, Bear, yours is a welcome face indeed in these troubled times, though if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have naught to report. Pultene and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all in my power to assist them, alas. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alphino had been brought here and wished to see if his condition had improved. Maxima. Ah, I knew it. Big guess. Mistress Bear, I've heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. It is what it is. I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of the love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That's why I chose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded as a traitor, I'm content to bear that ignominy. It will seem a small price to pay if it helps to prevent this conflict from escalating any further. Max was a pretty stand-up guy. But enough of my prattling. This war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alphino. An acquaintance of Bear and Alphino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company. If you'll follow me, sir. When word reached me that Alphino had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad, it pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. The Populares could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I travelled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. Who would that be? He awaits my return at the North Silver Tier, and I'm certain he would be glad to see you, assuming you can spare the time, that is. Estinian? Estinian was chilling around Alamigo when we last saw him. He was the one that destroyed the Ceruleum tanks that were powering the cannon that they were using to shoot their own base, from memory. So, I wonder if it's Estinian. Oh wait, we're in Revenant's Toll. You know what? It would be cool if it was Estinian, because Estinian's a very cool character. And it would be cool to have some backup firepower, you know? Backup firepower would be extremely cool. Oh, maybe it was Sid Garland. Because, you know, his ship's here. Okay, that makes sense too, I guess. I was beginning to think you would not come. Sounds like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you may have surmised, I heard much of Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Garleans would say he is a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We of Populares, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Huh. That's pretty noble. Please, revolutionary is a term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I'm humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard from Rauben that you ran into an old friend in the burnt. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Indeed. Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing Delgadus without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. He claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Ascians, did he? After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. You know what I don't understand though? I'm sure they'll explain it. But how is he actually killing off Ascians? Does he have some sort of technique or weapon? Because previously we had to entrap them in a crystal and then explode them with aether. But Garleans can't use aether. So how is he doing that? How was he able to kill Ascians? I don't get it. Should we meet again, I shall be sure to tell him so. Commander Alden also spoke of the alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labor to believe what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Gulmold was founded by the Ascians? Yeah, and this we also know to be true. That is madness. The very notion is absurd. Every fiber of my being rails against it, and yet I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. That is also what happened in Ishgard, funnily enough. The Ascians must be stopped to save my people, to save all peoples. Good on you, Maxima. You're a good lad. Hang on, let me just pour myself a drink. For all the Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. Also fair enough, Sid. But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted, not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Seryu's wall was a good start, but we can do more, and we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology, TM. Maybe the normal bullets versus werewolves approach? Just use a lot more bullets until there's nothing left? You reckon? But as we saw, even if you shoot a lot of bullets, they can just occupy another body. And if they, unless you're talking about a lot of Aether bullets, but in which case the Garleans still don't have Aether bullets, right? Not unless they haven't shown us it. Begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of the Light. Yes, little peon. Commander Alden requests your presence at Alliance headquarters in Alamigo to discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. I was having a nice holiday out here. The inevitable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time, no doubt, being of the essence, could I tempt you to a ride aboard the Excelsior? If there's a faster way to Rauburn's side, I will personally apologize to the commander for keeping him waiting. Does he know that I can teleport? Silly Sid. Oh, never mind. He can teleport me too. And very slightly closer. I swear every time you board my ship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger, and every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious. Which, of course, is an admirable skill, but no one is invincible, Bear, not even you, so please, take care of yourself out there. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though ill-equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you aren't among them, eh? Yes, Sid. You got it, boss. The final one. The final quest of Stormblood, guys. Hey, morning, Lee. The Keebs is fantastic. I did notice that some of the stabilizers are a little bit clacky again. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way the stabilizers are built. But other than that, it's really nice. It's been life-changing. And you'll also be glad to know I tried out your tennis racket this morning. I snuck out, guys, and I played some tennis before streaming because the weather was too good. It's quite hot, actually. And it feels good, man. That's a nice racket you got there. But I hope you're having a nice morning as well. Nice and chill. And strap in, guys. The final quest, a requiem for heroes. Despite the apparent urgency of Rauburn's summons, the Resistance fighter seems content to wait for your signal to proceed. Commander Alden is waiting, my lady. It would be best if we proceeded to Alliance headquarters at once. Yes, Chief. Ready. I'm sprinting there. Time is of the essence, guys. Rauburn, you're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss strategy, but first I would apprise you of the Garleans' movements. Upon speaking with Rauburn, several cutscenes will play in sequence. God, I love it when they do this. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's go!
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow.
Roger that, Chief.
We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly.
I reckon it's a
As
bait,
to why
Chief.
that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
I bet that's exactly what they want you
Commander!
to do, though.
The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos.
Oh no.
Lord Hien and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
I guess that was to be expected.
They've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line.
Well, I know where I'm going, I guess.
Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
Need only say the word. Oh, didn't do the
Much
fist
obliged.
punching thing.
Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Oh. Oh.
Why won't they open?
Why do you do this now?
Please, I bid you open.
Oh no. It's gonna happen in the middle of the fight, isn't it?
What's wrong? Is it the voice again?
What if...
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
What if it is the Warrior of Darkness and they're coming back from the world of light? I mean, from the first world. What if they make a superhero entrance through the multiverse?
May Ralga grant us strength.
That'd be super cool, but I don't know how likely that is.
Give 'em hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Oh, there's the punchy thing. What's up, Sleazy? Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. The final showdown. Lord Hien, about to go Super Saiyan. Will he level up, guys? Oh, we're playing as Hien. We're playing a simplified samurai. Yagetsu combo. Ajisai, which is a dot, and Gyoten to dash. Well, let's do it.
Ready?
Oh, it's the same as Higabana. He's willing to stand against the crown prince. Interesting. Indeed. He's taking like no damage. Then let us test the limits of this Garlean vessel, says the Ascian within. Oh, he just killed off all the minions.
This one's for you, Ida.
Oh, nice. Got some regen on me. Thanks, Lace. Soon I shall give the lie to man's indomitable spirit. Oh, he's summoning the thing. Do we need to run away? Dash back in, nice dash. Warrior of Light is nowhere in sight. Strength, my friend, says Ian. Zeno says you will not escape your fate. He is very tanky, but we're actually doing enough damage now. Versus the first fight, where you struggle to do any damage at all. I think I did 5% of his HP in like 3 minutes. But I sense that he hasn't even, actually released his true power. Down for the count. Oh no. Uh-oh. Look upon Ame no Habakiri and know the depths of your folly. Oh no, you didn't.
Here it comes.
Oh, she just punched me. She's sacrificing herself.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Get him, Yugiri! Did she
The art
just
of my forebears.
cast shadow clones? Yugiri with the clutch. We must hurry over here. That was clutch. Let's go, Yugiri. The Warrior of Light is but a few hundred yards away. That was so cool. I can't wait to get a skill like that on my ninja. Oh, his dash skill goes so far. We got this. We got this. We can hold out until the Warrior of Light is here. She comes, does she? Then I need not waste my time on you. Oh, here we go. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die. He's holding it with one hand.
Yugiri!
Oh, they are eating the dust so hard. Oh, big hit. Let's go, Lise. Oh, okay, you just angered him. Maybe not, let's go. Did they die?
Magic. With a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
He's still alive. That's good. That's a start. Oh, don't get up here.
He must be stopped. No matter the cost.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer, boys and girls.
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long.
It's Asian clobbering time.
No words to mark our reunion? So be it.
He doesn't know. The Warrior of Light is a mute, mate.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
Do you guys like how my daggers lit up just at the end of that cutscene? Feels good, man. In the coming battle, you will fight as Vertek. Feels good, man. Let's do this. Suffer your interference no longer. Let's see if we can lead this boy over here. Ten Shi Jin. Oh, I'm dunking on this fool. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this fool has something to say. Nope, I'm getting the absolute ever-loving shit beaten out of me right now. It's not looking good. I've used one of my defensives. That was the worst time to bunny. Worst time to bunny there, oh dear. He just has so many AoEs, how is this fair? Oh, I forgot to eat food, so I get more EXP. Oh, now I have paralyze. Ouch. Ouch. That really hurts. Oh, in all of the fighting, I also lost my Huton. A strong bringer of light, but her blessing will not prevail. Do I have to stop the Aether transfer? Sending out shadow clones? That's nutty, dude. Oh, I one-upped him though. Big tactics, big range tactics. Oh, he can do that? That's insane. Impossible. How is it that you've grown so powerful in the gift? Actually don't know. It's actually pretty cool how strong Warrior of Light has become. Ooh, okay. Don't touch the orbs. Got it? Got it, mate. Don't touch the orbs, hey? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Almost there. We're almost there. soloing this guy. Remember last time I had to bring 7 friends? Don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
We're just actually too strong. Feels good, man. Easy clap. Easy clap. It's time. But what's gonna happen next? I gotta say, that was an easy clap. I just want you to know that, Xenos. And expectedly, he's back again. Damn it! Sigh.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Oh, damn it.
Please, I beseech you.
Not now! Why now? Unless you're about to play anime
Someone calls
protagonist
to you.
music.
Too late, alas.
Wait, how does he know? How can he tell? Not now, not now. Oh, no good. Never mind. Is this heaven? Is this Warrior of Light heaven?
At last, I found you.
What in the world? Who the hell are you? Why'd you keep killing my friends?
Please, there's no cause for alarm.
What do you mean? I was literally fighting Xenos and you choose that time to ring the doorbell? Are you kidding me? Killed all my friends off as well? Come on, bruh. Who does this guy
Though
think he
I
is?
confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
Everything I've done up to this point was meaningless?
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base.
The Crystal Tower? Is he an Allegan?
It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey.
Is he an Allegan or is he
All
the...
you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
Or is he the guy who locked himself in the tower as the keeper? I have so many questions and there are so few answers.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
To the first? That's where the Warrior of Darkness was from. Oh, not dead. The not dead feels good, man. That was Honoroy, right? Honowa? Honowa? Honor... Honor... Oh, Emmerich. Oh. Or is that someone else who looks vaguely like Honowa?
You're awake. Thank heavens.
What happened, I wonder? Good question. What happened?
Do you recall the confrontation with Xenos? You were the first to come to the aid of Mistress Lys and the others on the front line.
Yep.
In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow.
Yep.
Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
Who would that be? Wouldn't be the guy who...
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Chadstinian? Oh, I love Astinian. What a cool guy.
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells.
Chadstinian saves the day again. I love this game. Ah, I love
Though
it.
Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position.
A good
We have
team
since
effort.
received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies.
I hope that means Lys, Yugiri, and Hien is still alive.
Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
No way. So much has happened in this cutscene. When will the surprises end?
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest.
But I cannot. There's so much more to do.
But before I forget...
So many Ascians to beat up.
I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
So many questions. So much setup. Well, this is a most unexpected surprise. I thought you confined to bed. Bug. Edmund. When I heard that you had collapsed on the field of battle, I confess I feared the worst, but with you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. As long as we have you, Mistress Tech, History suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's efforts can already be felt even here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need of reinforcements, Arturo will soon be departing for the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise that you stay until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise in futility. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, of that I have no doubt. The light of hope shall ever guide our steps, so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. Turn to the rising stones. Worse something than kimchi, yeah. Kimchi loves it, man. But not as much as that random guy standing in his random plane of existence, be like, hey, listen. Hey. Oh, Tataru's back. And she's not wearing her cool outfit from Kugane. Back to looking like a peasant potato.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
You'd better believe it, punk. Oh, poor Tataru, she's lost all her friends. I guess she would have thought she lost her,
as soon as I could.
her last one, her
I
last
swear,
friend.
my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapsed like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Poor Tataru. Oh, we still have some friends. They don't look like the old
Win
Scions.
or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him?
Yeah, I didn't... That's suspicious.
If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
Perhaps.
Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he?
Which means I might have time to go.
But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize... You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him.
Estinian too, that would help.
And I forbid you from going to face him on your own, do you hear me?
Tataru. I soloed him, okay?
So
I just needed someone to, you know,
go
pack
on,
him up
find
in
the
his little
others.
Asian crystal.
Bring them home.
Oh, Tataru. Worry not, little potato, worry not. We got this.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right? But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut?
Oh, this is why you need to do the Crystal Tower quest line.
There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid, and the researchers of St. Coinac's find.
What was that
Don't
acronym
you
that they
worry.
called their
We'll
research
find that
party
beacon
that I
for you.
hated? Do you guys remember? I just remember thinking it was something super silly and lame. I think it was a 4-letter word. Sus. Imperial sus.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
Yeah, get wrecked. Nice swatting, mate.
A minor setback. She will not escape me again.
I don't know. I did feel like I defeated him pretty handily.
Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
Oh yeah, get him, Varys. Get him.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
I feel like Varys has an answer to every retort that other people have towards him. World's #1 debate champion.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Here we go again. Ooh. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem too good. Is that it? That was it? Wow. What an ending. I feel like the ending was a lot more open than the Heavensward ending. As in, it sets up way more questions that are unanswered. Feels good story having competent enemies, I reckon. Because they're not just dumb, chaotic evil. They're, in fact, if anything, smarter than the Scions. Chaotic evil. This art's pretty neat, actually. I assume this is concept art. I gotta say, overall, assuming there are no more cutscenes or teaser bits, probably I enjoyed Heavensward more overall than Stormblood. But I did like the character development in Stormblood and the environments, which, according to you guys, is probably related to the fact that there's less restrictions on what they can do because they're no longer supporting PS3. Way better than WoW's low budget Thanos? I wouldn't know. I have nothing to compare with. This picture of Ghost Sets is pretty neat, this drawing. It's cool to see how they imagined these characters would look when they're not rendered in the game. I really like the art. The art is really nice. Enigmatic figure. Voiced by those people, eh? I assume they're putting their names in the credits last because they're going to be ongoing characters of vital importance in Shadowbringers. Alright, it's time. I knew you'd be alright, and to celebrate your return, I made you this, a brand new traveling outfit. Hope it fits. But now is not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers of St. Cognac's find. You go and rest while we track down that beacon. And we get Traveler's Attire coffer. Oh, and that's it. We're actually in Shadowbringers now. Oh, hang on, we met this guy before. This is the guy who infiltrated that Imperial... Sorry, the Doman place. And he's augmented as well. Not just single augmented, but double augmented.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step faster.
Who are you? He's no friend of the Garleans. Oh, that's a mistake, my friend.
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
So he's a Garlean who's augmented? With some sort of claim to the throne. But he wields a katana. And here we are, back at the Crystal Tower. What kind of beacon is it going to be? Some sort of artifact, presumably. Maybe that lets us access wherever that guy is? In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. Oh, it's trailer time, boys! It's trailer time! Let's go! Ah, I'm so excited. I keep hearing bits of the trailer whenever I log in, so you know I'm keen, and then I deliberately look away or change it every time it starts playing. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna log out so we can watch it here. Alright. So, from memory, they introduced Dancer in Shadowbringers, right? Because I mistakenly thought it was featured when Lise... I thought Lise had a class change, but she was still a monk in Stormblood. So they released... Let me do my research first. Shadowbringers... Dancer? And there was something else, right? Gunbreaker and Dancer. Before that, they didn't have them. Previously, they introduced Samurai and Red Mage. Okay, cool. Cool. We're on board. Are you guys ready for this? This is the fight that we just did. There are all the bodies that I said were missing before. Jeez. Alliance flags, Garlean flag.
How many years have come and gone?
Oh, that's us. That's us right there. That's Xenos.
How many years have I waited for this moment?
It's a weeb off.
The one that stood alone against the storm.
Oh, I love that it parallels the Stormblood trailer.
For the one they called.
Oh, yeah.
The warrior.
Oh, I love that. Okay, it's us again, but where's this? That was Dalamud and Bahamut. Fast forward through the expansions. Wait. What the hell is that thing? We have to fight an angel? Oh, awesome. Easy class change into a warrior, that's illegal, but nice. Mid-combat. Is this some sort of worldwide catastrophe? That's the Shroud.
Fate or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Orianger Pog.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles.
Who's that? Oh, so cool. Change again? Let's go. Big punch. Oh, it's Y'shtola.
Our friend returns. I will hold the line.
Oh, is this an alternate world? Did they get moved to an alternate world? Is that what this is about?
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better.
Chadcrid Pug, dude. And now, wait, is he a gunbreaker? Did he multi-class into becoming a gunbreaker?
I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia.
Minfilia? What's this place? Oh, dancer reveal. Nice. Was it also the Vieira reveal? So much happening in this trailer. Hang on. Hang on. Was that the Crystal Tower reversed?
Greater even than the seventh umbral calamity. It must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten.
Okay.
Become what you must.
Oh, Dark Knight. Oh, sick.
Become the warrior of darkness.
The Warrior of Darkness. So cool, guys. Oh my god. That's so cool. I'm so glad I didn't spoil that for myself. Now it all makes sense. Well, a bit more sense. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, obviously you guys know, but what I'm thinking is that we have to go into the Crystal Tower in order to access other worlds. But in order to bring overall balance, we have to become, as they said, the Warrior of Darkness, Pog you. In which case, you know, you have the Dark Knight as well, who is the Warrior of Darkness, very, very berserk guts-like, very cool. I see. How are we going for time? Is it, we've got another hour until the live letter, right? Which means we can make some progress into Shadowbringers. You're so far behind? What do you mean, Sleazy? You're not up to Shadowbringers yet? I hope I didn't spoil it for you. Wait, does that mean they introduced 3 classes? Or was Gunbreaker in Stormblood? It wasn't, right? Because it was Samurai and Red Mage, I thought. You're still in a Realm Reborn? Oh god, I hope I didn't spoil that for you. Hang on. The Dark Knight was in Heavensward? Now I'm lost. There's an actual live letter today? I thought there was at 1 PM, which is in an hour. Hang on. But the Dark Knight is not the warrior. Okay, now I'm very confused. This is what happens when you don't watch all of the trailers at the time they're actually released, because I can't even remember which expansion everything was released with. Thematically, the Dark Knight would have been better at Shadowbringers anyway. It doesn't matter. What if we are the Shadowbringers? Cool. I fell asleep at my PC once and saw the trailer when I woke up. Oh, great. I'm pretty sure there's a live letter because I think they said that they were going to broadcast it on Twitch and on YouTube. Good news, we've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently our colleagues have stumbled upon a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. A path I doubt we'd ever have found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. Better go and give them a hand. My thoughts exactly. Dark Knight, Astro Machinist released in Heavenswood. Astro Machinist, Machinist I knew. Dark Knight I didn't. I just assumed Dark Knight came with Shadowbringers because in my mind, thematically, that works. But it was Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker and Dancer. And then with Endwalker, it'll be Reaper and Sage. One day I'll get them right. I think every reveal trailer that we do, every time I watch one, I get one of the reveals completely wrong. What a meme. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends, we have to find a way to wake them up and before the Empire comes calling again. Meaning we have no time to lose. There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to site. Let's be on our way. Okay, new quest accepted noise. Pretty whack. The Circus Trench. The order of jobs he cycles through were in order of the expansions. You mean the order of appearance in the expansion trailers? Because he went from a bard to a warrior, which he does in Heavensward trailer, then to a dragoon in the Heavensward trailer, then a monk in the Stormblood trailer, and then monk to samurai again. Then as he's getting crushed as a samurai, he goes into Dark Knight. I think that's right. Oh, this is exciting. Home stretch, home stretch, home stretch. In time for Endwalker. Today is the 6th of November. Endwalker is coming out on the 23rd, I believe. Which will be the 24th in Australia, I think. What's that? 18 days. It's not much time, is it? Heading to the survey site, madam. It's on the eastern shore of the lake and swift way to get there by boat. Oh, is that? Stephen Nivian. And what's her name? The machinist. The shooting prodigy.
Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Roger that, Chief.
If it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Biggs. Wedgicino.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business. So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Understandable.
Twice as hard, even.
Understandable.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
Is there going to be a lot more voice acting in this expansion.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Oh, so much braver.
No, we couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Ataru once again proving she's the MVP.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
That's alright, found this thing.
What's that you got there?
I'm wondering the same
now
thing,
that looks
mate.
promising.
I'm wondering the same thing.
Isn't that the ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Oh, it's the thing. Maybe it's from an alternate
Focus on my voice.
universe world.
Contract. Eon become instant.
And so it was a beacon that allows him to do that.
This must be it. The device.
Yeah.
This is supposed to happen.
Oh, Tataru's pretty clued in.
That we may pass.
Oh, safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Ooh. Oh geez. Just flying through the universe.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
What is that? Who is that? Minfilia?
Your time has not yet come.
But what does it mean? This is trippy. This is some Twilight World shit from Zelda. The Warrior of Darkness? The world is in too much light? The light is blinding? Oh, that was set up from ages ago.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Trippy. Everything's too bright. Don't tell me that's one of the traveling merchant brothers whose names all start with R. Don't tell me. No way. Oh my god.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Night? What in the world? Is everything backwards here?
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time.
This man is crazy.
And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk yet, he'd reply.
Too much light, no good. You get sunburnt really easily.
Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
What is he talking about?
Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby.
Maybe he's not one of those three brothers whose names start with R.
Just head east through the trees and
He
aim
looks like
for the
him, though.
shining tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Crystarium. Gotcha. In the Crystarium.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy.
It's a crystal tower.
There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Not entirely sure what's happening, but cool. Very cool. Oh, what's up, Ramita? How are you? What level is Endwalker? 80. Starts at 80. So if you're on a Realm Reborn, you have to go through Heavenswood. Which part of the map is this? This is, a completely different area. Not even a mirrored realm. It's just a completely different area. You'd have to go through Heavenswood, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and then once you get through all three expansions and their post-expansion quests, you get into Endwalker. Making Ton Men will be ready in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that'll be great. Thank you. I'm skipping story? Oh no. I mean, you do you, but oh no.
Halt!
What the weird bunny people? And taking furry to a whole new level in this realm.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not.
She sounds
This is the threshold of the
North
Crystarian
European.
stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Oh, you.
From where do you hail?
Australia. The source, I guess?
The source? What is this cryptic nonsense? Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
Oh, she's a dancer. Oh, big surprise. Also read the character's name as Cute Gate Guard or whatever it is, instead of Kurt.
That one had eaten. It must have
Cute
gulped
gate
down
guard.
the whole hand. Ring and all.
Oh no. Wow, this place is pretty wild, huh?
Everything all right, Captain?
Hey, it's this guy. What's he doing here?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
Oh, this guy's sus. This guy has to be the dude
But
from
I
the
see you met
Crystal
my
Tower
guest.
line, the one I
will
found really
escort you
annoying.
to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
It has to be. It has to be him.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known.
He's the guy who locks
Very
himself
well.
inside the Crystal
I'll
Tower.
inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city.
It's from that
Pray forgive my
bloodline,
less
the name
than
of which I
cordial
forget.
Welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Thank you, cute gate guard. I know what happened to his arm,
Come
though.
with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
Took a while, mate. What we got there?
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you were still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards.
Ah.
The first, to be precise.
I knew it.
Even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to
Alright, that's one
wherefore,
answer.
having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Has to be that guy. It has to be. The Mikote Archer guy.
Ah, that is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise.
What do you mean? Yes or no? What the hell?
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century
As expected,
ago,
right?
by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now.
Crazy. Pretty crazy.
Sin eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes.
Oh, so he's just gonna...
a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well.
So he can just pull different warriors of light from different worlds? Myself included?
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Cool. I like the setting. It gives me really Twilight Zone feels from Legend of Zelda. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. You know what else I realized? This is extra blinding because I have my G-Shade on. My G-Shade preset makes everything extra glowy. I actually still prefer it though, unless this looks a little bit flat to me.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Mulja? Cool. Okay, so it's like a mirrored world, except they have some crazy looking architecture that we haven't seen before. I really like the curviness of the design. Pretty cool. Power leveling sleazy, because you're so far behind. Fair enough. I mean, you can always go back and revisit the story, because I think you can just play through all the different sections in your quarters. I think the book there just has a bunch of stuff that you can look through. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. We get Shadowbringer's White Oak Weapon Coffer. And I'm already level 73. Let's go. Nothing to equip. Because we were talking about this the other day. I think Buddy was in here and was like, oh, can I skip all of the story stuff? And I was instantly like, why would you skip the story stuff? He's like, it just doesn't interest me. Fair enough, actually. Fair enough. Scion Traveler's Gear. Cool. But then you were like, I want a power level, and again I was like, wait, why would you want to power? I guess like if you want to catch up and play with friends, fair enough. But I really think that the best thing about the game is the story. Other stuff is good, but it's not the best thing in my mind. New character and watch it that way later. Oh, okay. So you'd run through the whole story quest again on a new character? Rather than just watching it in the book? Alright, we'll pick up this quest, or start this quest, and then we'll move on to... I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'll be back in time, hopefully, for the start of the live letter. I believe it is on today. Your VODs have everything? They do. The last pre-Endwalker live letter. There'll be, yeah, you could watch the VOD, Sleazy. I mean, it helps me out by all means. So I'd appreciate it. But there will be a couple of small things missing and one major thing missing, I would say. I think the last major thing missing is in the end of Heavenswood. I missed the end of Heavenswood in the VODs. Alright, I have the live letter up, ready to go when we need it. Now for a full and frank discussion, the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you to first gain a further grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium civic leaders and glean something of this warden's predicament. Aetheryte. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this achievement before venturing any further. He knows what I've done in the past. After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive in the Crystalline Mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as spokesman Catless, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him in his cabinet of curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps. Take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. Pretty intuitively laid out. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He's found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Oh, I thought there was going to be a fourth one. Nope, that's cool. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear. Easy dad joke. Easy dad joke. Very good. I concede the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as inevitably they will, I suggest you claim to share homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There's an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. Huh, that's convenient. When you've finished making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. I feel like already we've got off to a more interesting, faster paced start than we did at the start of Stormblood. This place looks so cool, especially with G-Shade. You attune to the Aetheryte. By focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of Aether. Your connection to these energies is faint but subtle, and should allow teleportation to Aetherites in the source. Sick. I think we'll pause there. I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and then I'll come back in time for the live letter, which should be up in the next 23 minutes. But before I go, I have a question for you guys. Now that I'm gonna be the Warrior of Darkness, what do you think? Do I go with these very glowy swords, or do I go with these Swords of Darkness? What do you reckon? Glowy or dark as the Warrior of Darkness? Come to bring darkness to the world here. I kind of like this one, more thematic right now. These are relic weapons, by the way. The other one is the second stage, A Realm Reborn weapon, and this one is the second stage, Heaven's Word one. Which also means I need to go look up the Shadowbringer relics as well, because I think I looked at the Stormblood ones and didn't think too much of them. Anyway, I am going to go and grab some food. I will be back. I will see you guys on the other side shortly, and then we'll have a look at that live letter that's happening. BLB. Hey, I'm back. Okay, let's do this. We have not long. There are 22,000 people watching the live letter on YouTube. Actually, I think the Twitch stream tends to be a bit better, so let me just pop up the Twitch stream real quick. Also, do we need this light on? That's a little bit better. That's okay. Final Fantasy. 49k people watching. Wait, where is the... $30k on Twitch. I realized I'd filtered it by language, so only English streamers popped up. I was like, why does it say there are so many people watching? Perfect. Alright, I've got it up there, ready to go. Very good. Alright, in the meantime, we're gonna do a little bit more Shadowbringers, guys. So I think the plan from now on will be I'll just play off stream to catch up, hopefully by the time Endwalker starts. So it's gonna be bare speedrunning strats. I'll do my best. Which means that hopefully there's still some React Andy content in there, otherwise I might only just do it when I know there's something really big coming up. Where's the... There should be a waypoint here somewhere. Not through here, is it? Nope, that's a dead end. This guy's from my hometown, Melboth. Use G-Shade? Yeah. So this is what it looks like without G-Shade on. It looks like this. It looks like it's nice enough, but it looks kind of flat, right? And then when I put mine on, it looks like that. Looks a lot more lively. Mine tends to make things look a little bit too red though. But I suppose I could always fix it if I really wanted to. Hog Library. Old mate Morin. You know, for a world where everyone has almost all died, it's pretty advanced looking. You recently come to the city, perchance. I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and well, nod. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you, a rumpled scroll, even a scrap of scribbled on parchment? Now this guy, my apologies, literature is something of an obsession of mine as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manners of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood, unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived, but tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? Oh, so you have an interest in modern history? Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment, I'll fetch it for you. Perfect. Yeah, it's just the custom shaders. I'll show you my settings. I'll send you a screeny, Sleazy, if you just DM me. Then I can do a screeny so I can copy paste it into Discord for you. If you like mine, and then you can just fiddle with the settings yourself. Would you like to pull up a chair, make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson then. Because I think a lot of people don't like how glowy mine is, but I like it because it makes it feel more fantastical. 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until the day an enormous blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. That's so cool. We call this calamity the flood of light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet, just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us, the Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, and Norvrant alone spared the fate of Erasure. That's been Filia. Log you. Oh, these are the things that we fought in the trailer. The giant sphinx-looking thing and the angel. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from Norvrant's sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. In exchange with Morin has taught you about the flood of light. Yeah, just DM me it, because I can show you now, and you can do it. I don't know how good resolution is because the text is quite small. Because I quite like mine, though I know it's not for everyone. Wait, what happened to my cursor? What have you done? Oh wait, I know what happened to my cursor. My character normally sits down here. That's what happened to my cursor. So now if I do that again... Oh wait, I can't. Never mind. Where am I headed now? I tuned to that 8th the right. I see they've started the live letter, but they haven't started talking about other stuff yet, so I'm going to keep going. And then I'm going to jump in and I will put the live letter on our screen so that we can hear it. Man, this place is sick. It's so big as well. Oh, that cursor is way too high. Okay, there we go. That's better. Catalyst. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm gonna guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking. So it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized too, thanks to us in the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. I'll have some new daggers, thanks. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Ulmoran layabouts. Here in the Crystarium we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor. You don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? The homeland of the Exarch. Indeed. Well then I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. Cool. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, has never yet let us down. If he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've ought to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had the chance to settle in. Just ask for Catalyst and I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Exchanges to the life in the Crystarium. Wait. Expansion delayed by 2 weeks? Are you for real? Because I saw out of the corner of my eye that Yoshi was bowing. And I wondered why he was bowing. I assumed that was because he was apologizing, and everyone in chat saying, Yoshi, it's okay, it's okay. It is okay, Yoshi. You know why it's okay? Because it gives me more time. I get to enjoy Shadowbringers just that little bit more. I don't think I've ever been happy to have something delayed, only because it suits me personally. Everyone in chat's like, better delayed than broken. Alright guys, I think we'll swap over to the live letter now. So I'll just pop this on silent and we'll watch along. Alrighty guys. I'm gonna leave Twitch chat up on the side because everybody loves a little bit of Twitch chat, yeah? Alrighty. You guys can hear that, okay?
ハイデリン・ゾディアーク編という、一つ目の大きなサーガのラストということで、とにかく
Oh, you guys can probably just hear my knees cracking then, sorry.
誤解のないように、取り違いがないようにっていうので、徹底してクオリティ調整をやってきて、本当に僕にしかわからないと思うんですけど、どうしてもこのタイミングでやりきっておきたいっていう部分があってですね。ひたすら、ごめんなさい。ひたすらすいません、調整をかけてたらですね、最後のマスター QA の期間をちょっと食いつぶしてしまうっていう状態になりました。
But at the same time, this is a saga that we have been working on since the original Final Fantasy XIV, so for about 11 years now. And this is the sort of last part of the Heidelin Zodiac saga, and there are so many
the last part of that saga
lore that have been established that we wanted to make sure that we're tying up all the loose ends.
Oh, I'd much rather they do tie it up though.
Interpretation. I was very particular about making sure that these have been thoroughly examined, and these might be things so subtle that only I am aware of these, but I really wanted to make sure that we were very thorough about this, and I just continued with making these adjustments and reviewing and revising and refining that it ate into some of the master QA time.
I'd much rather that because their storytelling has been really good.
やっぱり今回、皆さんもお気づきの通り、
really good up to this point. So I'd rather they keep that quality because I've enjoyed their previous expansions and the storytelling so many years after they made it. Hopefully everybody who's a long-time 14 player can wait 2 weeks because it'll mean that the story is that much better. That much more polished, that much better done.
Hey
Rail, what's up? Nice to see you, mate. How you doing?
本当遅くてすいません。
And it was just a matter of a few business days in terms of our schedule for Master QA. But considering, and I'm sure everybody is aware, with congestion and the access that we were experiencing and just the influx of people, we wanted to take the appropriate time for Master QA because it does relate to the stability of our build. And when trying to evaluate, is this appropriate to release and enforce it, I was very much torn on making that decision, but I had to draw the line somewhere, and I really apologize. This is something that we've kind of finalized and made the decision as of last Friday, so it is very sudden.
ここまで
As of last Friday, yeah, fair enough.
ディレク
Jeez.
ターをやってきて、まあ常々
Oh, glad to hear it,
お一人でやってるので、
Rail, do you
折
play
り合いを
14? I can't remember.
つけてきたんですけど、まあちょっとまあ1回目の集大成ってことがあって、自分の中でもどうしても折り合いがつかなくて、ちょっとディレクターのわがままをすいません、抑えきれない状態になってしまいました。すいません。
And
He keeps
being producer and
apologizing.
director over the course of
Oh, my
11
boy.
years, I myself was the producer and director, so in a lot of cases I was able to just deal with it and move on. But considering this is our first culmination, a finale of sorts, I really couldn't compromise, and just the director in me really wanted to push this thought. So again, I'm sorry.
He's
まあ以前その
apologizing for wanting to make sure that his game is top tier.
ヘブンズワードの時
That has to
か
be some sort of crime for him to have to
春ですと言
apologize
っ
for
て
that.
初夏になったことはあったんですけど、まあ自分自身こう14だけじゃなくてキャリア全体通じてもこう発売日を
You did for a single day and then got bored? You just need to just need to have people to play with. Come play with us. Do you remember what world you played on, Rail? Apology is part of Japanese culture? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But he should know. He should know that, you know, his fans absolutely love everything about the game and everything about the team. And I'm just new here and I already love them, so.
But this is, gosh, the first time, and not just with 14, but just throughout my entire career, that we had announced a release date and had to delay it. So again, I feel really bad about this.
Wow, he's actually beating himself up right now.
あ、ちょっとすいません。はい。少々時間いただきます。いや、皆さんがね、有給取ったりもうね、してくれてるのも分かったんで。
From watching enough anime, I can pick up some of the things he's saying. Just like the occasional word.
そうだそうかとか、まあ思い切ってねカットしようかっていう
Whoa,
のを
what's up, son?
考えたん
I
ですけ
beg
ど。
my director, my department to let me move my leave I just took during holiday time. Oh no, my friend, I'm sorry to hear that.
すいません今回は。
Hopefully your director goes, you know what? I heard ENDWALKER's being delayed.
すいません。
As much as we'd love to have you on, we can push you back by 2
I
weeks.
understand some of you had taken days off for this, and I know that people have been preparing for this, and we try to think if there was any
They're
way
talking to you right now,
do
son.
this, like, can we split it up into patches and release it at separate timings, or do we just make a bold step and cut some of the elements? But that's not how our content is made, fortunately, and so this time we really wanted to prioritize bringing you the best quality. So again, I'm really sorry it came to this.
You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. situation you're in, son. Yoshi P as well obviously loves this game.
2週間で足りんのかっていうお声もちょっとねこっち
Everybody else who's, you know, as they said, taken time off because they were so excited for it.
もうほぼほぼ終わってるので、あとは本当に QA を最後徹底していければそれに関しては大丈夫なので。
In a way, I feel like I'm not qualified to be as excited as everyone else because I haven't been playing the game as long as everyone else. I don't have that sense of ownership or being a part of it over the long term, but I still feel really bad.
安全だというふうに判断させていただきました。
And I noticed there were some comments saying that is 2 weeks going to be enough? And thank you for those comments. From that standpoint, we're okay. It's just a matter of doing thorough QA at this point, and we should be fine. There were talks about do we take 2 weeks of QA or 1 week of QA? But again, we wanted to make sure that we are testing for stability. And plus, we also need to have support for the patch schedule following the expansion. So, yeah, we decided that 2 weeks would be our safe bet.
いや、自分でもここまでなんだろう。
Fair enough.
作ってて、なんか思ってた以上になんか思い入れが。
I hope it is. I hope that's a conservative estimate.
まあ特に9番から遊んでくださってるね。
Only from the point that like everyone in this game has a lot of goodwill towards the company and the producers, directors. But I think even these great people who are part of the community would feel upset if it was delayed again because they're already upset now, I guess. Hey Kathy, what's up? How are you? It's yeah, it is interesting to see how they handle it actually, and how obviously, as I said, Yoshi cares so much.
I had put so much of myself in there, and just my emotions have kind of grown attached to
Hey, Morph also.
This expansion, and it was very unexpected that I would feel so much about this, but I think players, especially those who've been with us since the original, our legacy players, can understand. But this is not just a finale, but it's looking at the entire story saga and kind of looking at the different loose ends and seeing those come to a conclusion. So I know I may have been a little too nitpicky or very particular about all of what's going into this expansion, but considering we're going to move on and continue the story after we have made a sort of milestone with this saga, I think I needed to make sure that we are giving it our all and we're doing all that we can for this expansion.
まあそうですね、コメントにもありますけど、とにかく延期の判断が遅い、報告が遅いっていうのは本当おっしゃる。
The awesome thing is that this is, I think everyone wants to see them make a masterpiece. Like, I think most people would say that everything up to now, particularly the expansions, have been basically a masterclass in how to make an MMO. I think most people agree. And the story itself as well. I know a lot of you guys had said you guys weren't fans of Stormblood so much, but
I'm seeing in the comments, people are saying that, hey, that's really late in terms of when you made the decision about delaying the release. And I understand. I totally understand. We made this decision last Friday, and I consulted the board of directors, and one of the board members, Mr. Miyake, had mentioned,
Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off.
This is way too late in terms of making a decision. So I understand, and I agree that it is a very late decision.
まあちょっとここまで積み上げてきたまあ信頼性っていうところもね。
Tries to stick to schedules, they hardly ever miss deadlines. Yeah. I guess if you hold yourself to high standards, it's easy to be upset with yourself, you know? Especially when you feel like people are depending on you, and you don't want to let down their goodwill. We don't deserve Yoshi P.
And I'm sure this kind of break some of the trust that we have built with you over the course of this game. And I own up to it. I understand that people might feel very betrayed, but just like we did with our previous content, we will continue to strive hard with not only 6.0 Endwalker, but with content beyond that for 6.1 and onward. We are progressing with the production of 6.1.
Man,
so
we don't deserve
with
these dev
updates,
teams
we can,
or this dev team.
earn your trust again, and so your continued support
They're like
is,
as good and
greatly
pure as puppies.
appreciated.
Puppies are too good for this
さ
world.
て、では、ね、謝り続けてても、
はい。
まあ、差が早くなるわけではないので、ちょっとスケジュールの方を、お知らせ改めてさせていた
You
だ
love
こうと思い
Stormblood?
ま
Not
す。
everyone's cup of tea? Yeah, that's fair
パワー
enough.
ポイントスケ
I
ジュー
mean,
ルお願いします。
I liked it. Now having
So,
finished it,
yeah,
I liked it. But I don't know if I'm gonna
apologizing, but it's not
like it as
not
much as
straight,
Shadowbringers,
any
and I
quicker.
think I
So,
liked Heaven's Ward
let
more,
us
personally.
move on, and I would like to quickly go over the schedule.
さて、パッチ 6.0 だけではなくて、例式等々もあるので、6.05 までのスケジュールを改めてお知らせします。
Okay, so the schedule, this is not just for 6.0 expansion, but because we do have Savage raids as well, I will cover the schedule up to 6.05.
Okay. 6.05? Does that include the data
ま
center?
ず、日付の赤い順からになりますが、改めてすいません、11月19日予定だった、アーリーアクセスのスタートを12月3日とさせてください。
Okay, so it'll be on the
we will go
3rd
in
of December.
chronological Order, but early access, which was originally planned for November 19th, again, I'm terribly sorry, but we are going to be shifting that to December the 3rd.
3rd of December.
はい。で、その次がですね、正式発売日、改めて12月7日とさせていただきます。
Official launch on the
And
7th.
then as for the release timing, this will be December 7th.
そしてですね、12
That's
月21日
dangerously close to when Halo multiplayer
火曜
releases.
日ですね、12月21日に、パッチ 6.01、ここでレイドが、ノーマルの方ですね、スタートします。はい、
Pandemonium
And
just before
December
Christmas.
21st, this would be 2 weeks. The Tuesday, 2 weeks following the launch of the expansion, will be patch 6.01. This is where we'll be implementing the normal mode for the raid.
Normal mode for
そ
the
してです
upcoming
ね
raid.、
お正月休みをすいません挟む形になりますが、2022年、1月4日にパッチ
Ooh, and then
6.05
Savage after
実
that.
装ということで、こち
New
らで
elegant tombstones, new gear. Very cool. Not that I'm anywhere near that just yet. What's up, Kyoto? What time of the stream do I go to find out why it was delayed? They were talking about
And
it
this will be after the New Year holidays. But
probably about
on January the 4th,
5
we
to
will
10 minutes ago.
implement 6.05, which is where we will open up the Savage raid. And then for the new tombstones, the ones with the weekly cap will be added. And then the new gear will be added as well.
To summarize for you, Kyoto, basically they said they wanted to make sure that they'd done optimal Q&A because they were tying up the Hydaelyn Zodiac saga with this this expansion, basically. So Yoshi last Friday made the decision, the executive decision, to delay it by 2 weeks to ensure that everything tied in nicely, which I guess, you know, if this is your masterwork, you want it to be your best, don't you?
Coordinating on statics and setting up your schedule based on the previous version. But again, I'm terribly sorry. This will be the timing. It will be after the new year that the Savage raids will open up. We will make preparations as much as possible before the calendar year ends so that we can jump into the new year and work on the updates.
運営開発休めてないんじゃっていうお声をすいませんいただいてますが大丈夫です。ちゃんとそこも計算して日程は決めているので、実際ノーマルと例式の方はもう完成してバランス調整も実際には終わっていて、あとはマージって言ってそのパッチを出すための準備を年内営業日中にやって という形
Hey,
になり
this
ま
might
す
be a
の
dumb
で
question. Who's the guy next to Yoshi P?
I appreciate the comments, worrying about our
Because
staff,
everyone in chat
but
says, we love Yoshi
it will
P.
take some time off,
I feel bad for the guy
calendar
next to
and-
him.
and in the news,
Because
but,
I don't know who that
that
is.
has been taken into consideration, and it is part of
I
the
think
scheduling that
you
we've
guys
done.
told me
The
last
actual
live letter and I
content
forgot.
for normal and savage versions of the raids are complete, and the balance adjustments have been concluded. All we need to do is set up the merge, and so that will be the process that we'll be handling during the end of the calendar year during our business days. So we should be fine in terms of that.
はい、まあさっきもお話しした通り、コンテンツはもう仕上がってはいるので、まあ僕がとにかくこだわって調整してたのはストーリー周り、カットシーン周り、キャラクターのモデリングのクオリティとかなので、コンテンツに関しては大丈夫です。もうそういう意味だとバトルチームとはジョブのさらに調整をひたすら続けつつ、どっちかというとコンテンツチームはもう 6.1 の方をガリガリやってるので、絶の調整も始まりつつあるので、はい、大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。
But yeah, rest assured, the content themselves have already been built. The parts where it required that additional time was the things that I needed to look at, like the story, the different cutscenes, the character modeling, the quality, just tweaking the quality of the character modeling. So the rest of the team is working on like fine-tuning of the job balances as well as content for 6.1, and they're working hard at the upcoming content. I know some of the teams are working on balancing the ultimate content as well.
さて、すいません。では、改めて以上お知らせになります。本当すいませんが、あとはもういつもの PLL としてすいませんやらせていただきます。この後当然ね放送見られてない方もいらっしゃるので、トピックスの方で、僕の方から改めて発売日延期2週間延期についてトピックスも出させていただきますので。
I'm smiling because I just read your comment, Yuki.
リアルタイムでねご覧いた
I
だき
think that's more than can be said about a lot of other developers of MMOs. New World.
Kind of concludes that first part where we needed to relay all this information, and so from here
And that's
on
how
out,
I
we
know
will
that this
get
game is a
back to
good
our
game
regularly
because
scheduled
the community
release
really
live.
respects them.
Now we understand that not everybody is watching
The producers,
this
rather,
broadcast
the
in real
developers.
time, so we do intend on making a lodestone topics post regarding this 2-week delay of the release of the expansion. And so for those who may have missed this broadcast in real time, we do encourage you to look it up on the topics as well.
ここで1点この先進めていくんですけど、その前にちょっと1点だけちょっと補足させていただきたいんですけど、ちょっとちらほらコメントもあったんですけど、吉田さんもう一回コメント見てもらっていいですか。吉田さんが皆さんから見て画面の左側を見てるシーンが今日たびたびあると思いますけど、今日のこのスタジオ、PLL スタジオのセットアップ上、あっち側に皆さんのコメントが流れてる専用のスクリーンがあって、吉田さんがあっち側を向いているときは
Yoshi needs to put his glasses on, man.
皆さんのコメントを読んでいるということなのでよろしく。
He keeps squinting to read whatever he's reading over to the side.
You may notice Yoshida-san is facing the left side of the screen from your point of view, and then that doesn't mean Yoshida-san is not concentrating on the streaming. And then there is actually a dedicated monitor showing your comments from each channels. And then when he is facing that way, that means he's reading your comments.
A smile better suits a producer. Oh, I love Twitch chat sometimes.
Yes, these comments, we have these on 3 different channels, but all 3 channels are on, we're tracking the comments on this monitor here, so.
ワビラップしてるのもちゃんと見てますよ。僕のラップごときでそれになる。
Someone in chat just said was like he's watching us Monka S.
Apparently, some people are expecting Yoshida to rap about his apology, but I mean, if that's what satisfies people, sure. But
まあワビラップをやってもね、ゲームが盛り上がるわけじゃないので。
I'd like to see an apology rap. Let's.
トレーラー。
He's got 2 weeks. He can do it in that time, right?
ローンチトレーラー準備できてますんで。
So yeah, I don't think the game itself will get any more exciting if I were to start rapping about the apology. So, but we do have a trailer for you to look at that is ready to show.
You guys ready for this trailer? PvP trailer? I'm excited for a PvP trailer. Crafting trailer?
Ready? For
1回目というか日本語でいきます今回は。すいません、私の母国言語である日本語版でいきたいと思います。
So we're going to play this trailer. Apologies, it's going to be in Japanese. It's so that Yoshida, it's in Yoshida's native language. So we will be playing back this trailer.
それでは。
That's alright. I'm gonna use my many years of anime watching to try and work out what they're doing in it. But I have a feeling that I won't be able to. Oh no, this is gonna have spoilers, isn't it? Monka W. I can't actually watch this. I'm looking away. Oh god. Good thing it's in Japanese after all. Spoilers. Spoiler alert. I'm just gonna look up at chat, which is on my screen up here. Game engine footage. Nope. No spoilers. No spoiler chinos. Yeah, I got delayed, Sleazy. Yeah, you got a bit more time. I'm gonna try and stop talking so you guys can watch, sorry. I hear Reaper noises. Amazing trailer. No, don't tell me that now, Kathy. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. It's got spoilers. This is taking every ounce of my conviction not to watch it. I hate you guys. Stop it. Oh, I see some Monka S's in Twitch chat too. This is torture. Fuck rail. I hate you guys. You guys are the worst. Okay, great trailer. Great trailer that I got to watch all of. Everyone in chat's going nuts. Oh no, more spoilers. I understood a word there. Oh, and another word, help.
後回しにせずに伝えておきたかったんだ。終わりは誰の近くにもあるとそう感じたから。
Done? Okay. More chaos? More fire and death? Oh my god, Rail, stop.
はい、トレーラーご覧いただきました。Here is the launch trailer of the ENDWALKER.
First Smash and now 14. Let's go, dude.
多言語版ももちろん、ご用意してあり
Big
ます。
canon crossovers incoming.
So just wanted to let you know that this is available in the various different languages as well.
URL 出せますか？アップ中？多言語を公開に切り替えている最中とのことです。
We are
Did you guys enjoy that trailer?
as we speak, so one moment, please.
きっとね、皆さん母国語でご覧になりたいと思うので、今公開してますので、ちょっとお待ちください。
I'm sure you would like to watch it in your own languages, so we are pushing these live right now. So just one more moment.
I really wanted to watch that trailer so bad. I'm sure I've already told you guys, but you guys actually have no idea how much I wanted to watch that.
はい、ローンチトレーラー、こちら。
Just know that if you watch that, I hate you all. Especially if you commented and you were like, oh my god, this is amazing. No, stop that. Stop that right now.
いただければと思います。で、この多言語版をね、皆さん世界中のプレイヤーの皆さんそれぞれの言語で見てる間にですね、放送側はですね、どうしましょう、日本語版をもう一回、みんなで音マイクありにして見てみますか。ただ、どうぞそこまで一回お願いします。
So of course, these are our different languages in all of the YouTube videos have been pushed live. So if you would like to take a look at it in your own language, but we would like
Hang on, one of them's in American and one of them's in British. So English and one's American.
We'll be adding our commentaries on top.
Yeah, I thought they were the same language. Clearly I'm wrong. Which means I don't speak English. I speak Australian, mate.
If everybody is okay with the different URLs here, we are going to move forward and look at the Japanese version again.
We're gonna look at the Japanese version again. Hang on, I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes, guys. You guys enjoy watching it, I'll be back. Alright, I can't do this. I don't have the willpower to sit through it again, so...
なんだろうなという声が結構ね、なんでっていう。
Of course, we start up very quiet and very slowly, and the narration, assuming that it's probably Emmett speaking here.
まさに映画のトレーラーのような感じですよね。
まあ今回ナレーションはほぼエメット・セルクですけど、理由があるからなんですけど、まあ言わないでおきましょう当然。
And yeah, it's very much like a movie trailer here, but the narration, as you may have surmised, is Emmett Selk. Of course, there's a good reason behind it, but right now we will not divulge on that secret.
まあ今回ね、エンドウォーカーということで、終わりに向かって歩むというか、そうまあ終わりって別に14の終わりってことではない。まあそれは本当プレイしていただければと思うんですけど、まあ歩むっていうところが結構ポイントかなとは思うので。
Of course, with the title being ENDWALKER, we're walking towards the end. Mind you, not the end of FF14, and I'm sure it'll be very evident as you play through, but I think we want to place emphasis on that walking towards
わけがわからないね。なんだ俺って。
Looking at this all, it's very unclear at this moment. Everything is just happening.
曲の転調はこだわり、そして世界が終わるのが来るよみたいなね。不穏っていう。
And of course, you have the key change in the song, and then kind of hinting at that the world is ending and that sort of ominous feeling.
BGM のアレンジ素晴らしいですよね。The BGM arrangement is incredible.
まあ今回これでもネタバレがもうあらゆるシーンがネタバレすぎてすげえ苦労したんですよ。
Yeah, this was quite a challenge because any part of the story can be spoiled very easily. So it was very difficult to navigate through that.
多分何もわからないです。多分これだと。
And so just looking at the pictures right now might not reveal anything at this time.
普通はね PV だと映画の PV だとねもっとこう、ハイライトをすげえとこバッ出すと思うんだけど全部ダメって言って。
I'm sure with typical trailers, you would have like scenes where you wanted to highlight, like very pick up on certain scenes, but everything would be spoilers. So I was like, no, can't have that.
ラストの BGM の盛り上がり素晴らしい。The last part of the music is very high.
まあそうね。そのフィラーレを迎える準備はいいかっていや。 準備できてないのお前らだっただろうっていう、ね、セルフツッコミになってしまったんですけど。
Yeah, the quote that "Are you ready to face your finale?" or something along those lines, and it was us who could not prepare in time. I do have to kind of poke fun at that myself, but.
いやまあ正直変えようと思ったんですよ。
I honestly thought that I wanted to change a part of this.
これ申請の時の
Is it done? Did I come back at the right
キャッチコピーって
time?
毎回僕が自分で作ってるんですけど、申請の時のキャッチ
Is
コ
it
ピー
done?
と
Oh,
推
thank
理を
God.
してたりもするから自分のなんか言われて
So many new
嫌な
things.
こと
I
を
wish I
変
could
え
see
る
him.
のもちょっと違うかなと思って思い出してもらいました。
I wish I could see him, guys.
You know, this tagline at the end was something that I was torn on. I felt like maybe I should change this, but these taglines, I actually come up with them myself, but it is meant to correspond with a tagline from A Realm Reborn, and so I decided I should not change it only because just to avoid people kind of
Apologies.
pointing out
Hey Glyph, what's up?
my failures.
How are you, Glyph?
さあ
I didn't see what the tagline was, but you guys probably did.
9番から続いてきた1個目のハイデリン・ゾディアークサーガ推しと命をね巡る物語正真正銘全部、ぶちまけますのでもう最大インパクトはもう間違いなくメインストーリーです。
And as you can see, it's going to be quite a finale, or it is the conclusion of Heidelin Zodiark saga, the saga that revolves around the planet and life itself. And we tend to just give it our all. So I think the biggest impact that we will be making with this expansion is definitely the main scenario.
Oh, I thought the main story was already good. Oh man, and I haven't even really got into Shadowbringers. We literally just started it today on the stream, guys, if you missed it.
We're able to look at the trailer in your respective languages, I hope.
Returned after looking at the English trailer. Can confirm it is Pog. Dude, you know, the only good thing that came out of this delay is that I now have more time to get through Shadowbringers. I now have 4 weeks instead of 2 weeks. It's literally doubled the amount of time that I have.
So sorry for taking up a lot of
2 weeks, yeah.
up at the front, but we're going to continue with
Yeah.
our
The only good thing that's come out of this. I mean, also, you know, it'll probably mean the game itself is that extra bit polished, but still. Gotta feel bad for the devs and, you know, people who took time off as well.
その他の様々な実装項目であったり、ギャザラークラフターであったり、あと PVP であったり、はい、いろいろありますので、どうぞご期待ください。So we last time at PLL 66 we introduced mainly focused on job and battle contents, and then today we are focusing on various elements of the patch 6.0, including new PvP contents and then crafting and gathering as well. So
PvP crafting, Pog you?
さあそれでは
はい
参りましょう。
まず最初は改めて、6.0 のおさらいからザザッとやっていこうかなと思います。
Okay, so we just wanted to do a quick recap of the 6.0 overview.
さあ、じゃあパワーポイントお願いします。はい、まず、新たなプレイヤータウンと新たなフィールドが実装されます。
So first we will be implementing a new city and new areas.
ではトントン行きましょう。まず、プレイヤータウン、オールドシャーレア。
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully only light spoilers here.
This is Old Charlian.
メディアツアーでも出てますから、
oh my god.
アルフィノとアリゼの実家が、ございます。
I feel like this is, oh no.
We mentioned about this during the media tour period, but this is sort of the hometown of Alphino and Alize.
まあ、いろんな秘密を、
I mean, look, light spoilers.
街でもあるので、まあここが今回物語の
I don't know if I can continue on watching.
And
I think it
course,
probably should be okay for now.
They have sort of held a lot of secrets behind their gates, so to speak, and so it will be one of the central locations in the narrative.
Nice, nice.
ファイナルファンタジー14は何度かお話ししてますけど、アルフィノと
Study hard.
というか、まあ、
Jungi is Jubei, by the way, Cliffa.
そのあたりもしっかりフォーカスされてますので、ご注目いただければと思います。
And I think I touched upon this a few times before, but this does kind of revolve around not just Alphino and Alize, but the Lebeilleur family, kind of their story kind of ties into this location.
なるほどね。アリゼ
Find out more about their important bloodline.
多いからあれなのか、実家にご挨拶に行かねばってなってるのか。なるほどね。
We were talking about how this is the hometown of Alphino and Alize, and I was looking at the comments and seeing why people were saying, "Oh, I need to go pay my respects to their parents' home." And I get it now. A lot of you consider Alize your waifu, so we need to go say hello to the parents, of course.
Oh my god.
そうかそうか。だから。
Oh no, they know. They know the depths of degeneracy that exist among chats.
Dad.
Monk of Christ. Monk of Christ. Guys. Everyone's like, FBI, open up.
こちらラザハンになります。サベネア島に、存在しております。
So this is Rad's at hand.
Got some sleep, Cliff? Nice. How much you been sleeping lately? Have you been getting more than 3 hours of sleep? You absolute madman.
ここもまた物語上結構重要なことがいろいろ発生してくる、場所にもなってます。
And here too, there are many
This looks neat.
Elements that tie into the story that will happen.
もちろんね、アルフィノをもらいに行くために実家に行くっていう人のコメントもちゃんと読んでますよ。
But of course, I have noticed people have mentioned that Alphino is a husbando, and so they need to go pay respects to the parents there too.
合ってます、合ってます。
I understand.
そしてですね、フィールドの方を見てみましょう。ラビリンソスです。
Alphino is similarly underaged, right?
こちらはすでにお伝えした通り、なんとこう見えても地下でございます。
And this has been mentioned before, but despite its looks, this is actually underground.
何のその目的で作られていて、まあ、各施設がどういう役割を果たしているのかっていうのもちゃんと綺麗に全部説明されますし、特にね物語序盤いろいろ立ち寄ることになってきますので。
So I just had to get Kim in the room because he was making noise outside. He was
So
upset at something.
We will go into what this purpose or what the purpose of this location is, or how these different facilities tie into this location in the narrative. And I think this will be a place where players will stop by fairly frequently towards the beginning of the narrative.
そして続いては、メディアツアーでも、皆さんねいろんなメディアの方、
all of these places are so bright,
サベネア島になって
so colorful.
And then next is Thavanair. I did notice that many of our media and influencers had touched upon this location coming from the media tour.
サベネア島に関してはですね、結構メディアツアーで動画も出していただいたんですけど、
Oh, that's good to hear, Glyph. How's your new place otherwise?
それから色とか抜け感とか相当こだわって調整しましたので、
Hopefully you get to actually relax now. A bit of world building for you. Rides at hand that colorful cities where dances come from. I actually had to grab some sort of material that was from there in order to build one of my relic weapons. That was where I knew the name from.
And with Thavanair, we're just really impressed by how nice the sky came out. Just the coloring of the sky.
Dude, that
giant
spike.
It feels like it's infinitely like spacious, and so we're hoping that once players have gotten through the main scenario and they have some time to spare, just come visit Thavanair and just look at just how magnificent the sky is. That's how confident we are in how this came out.
結構お気に入りポイント、僕のお気に入りポイントとしてはサベネア島から
Man, I can't wait to get there, but I have so much to do already. I've still got Shadowbringers to do, let alone Endwalker. I have so much 14 to play. I'm so excited.
相当こだわって調整しましたんで、ぜひですね、スクリーンショットポイント。
I'm actually just so excited.
嬉しいです。
And one area that I personally like in this area is there's a location within Thavanair where you can actually look over into Raz-at-Han, sorry, where it's very beautiful and just how the fog and the coloring it extends in that area is something that we were very particular about when making the adjustments. So I think it would be a great scenic spot if you wanted to take some screenshots.
そして続いては、ガレマルド。
Oh, finally!
ちらほら出ておりましたね。
Oh, that's cool.
Next up is Garlemald. You may have noticed it being showcased in the trailer a couple of times.
No, I didn't because I wasn't here actually. Dodged. Dodged.
まあ本当9番からね11年いろいろガレマール帝国とはありました。僕がチームに参加した時にはすでに存在してたので。
Garlemald, I can't speak anything or else I will go into spoiler territories.
Yes, please don't spoil.
But this is a very
We're good without spoilers.
An area that has been closely tied to Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's awesome, Glyph.
Since the original.
I'm glad to hear it, mate.
Throughout the 11 years, there's been a lot of conflict and involvement of the Garlean Empire. It was there before I even joined the team.
もうレストアしなきゃっていう。
Restoration. Yeah, we need restoration. We see so many of that comment. すごいですね。皆さん復興癖がついております。
まあ果たしてメインをやった時にそのお気持ちがどうなるかは皆さん。
Come on, let's go. Let's get to the good stuff. This is all well and good, but these are very light spoilers.
I wonder how you will feel, or if you will still feel like you want to restore Garlemald. Once you start playing the main scenario, it is quite curious, but
No, stop light spoilering me. Stop that.
moving on.
Oh my god, that's on the
それじゃあ
moon?
嘆きの海です。向こうにね、惑星ハイデリンが見えてるということは、まあ月なのかしらと。
Whoa.
So this is Mare Lamentorium. Seeing that Heidelin is kind of off in the distance, I think we can safely assume that this is probably the location on the moon.
さあこの
Yep, probably.
ねいろいろスクリーンショット1枚でも
That's sick. We get to play on the moon?
いろいろ妄想がはかどる
Are you kidding me?
あんまり言わないようにしようかね。
Just looking at a screenshot and the designs, I think allows for people to just wonder and start speculating. So I think I'll just leave it up to your imagination at this point.
Please do. Please do. My imagination is taking it so far now. How do we go between the places?
まだ未だ伏せて、しかもアートです。今回ですね、
Oh,
ここなんとか PLA 用にスクリーンショットを公開しようとコミュニティチーム粘って撮影してもらったんですけど、すいません、どこを撮っても僕が全没
You guys probably know I like floating islands. And here we go. It's a collection of floating islands.
Very secretive. We have not
Hey, what's up,
disclosed
Nick? How you
this
doing?
location yet. And as you can see, this is the concept art or like the drawn illustration art.
We're just checking out the
not a
live letter, as you
screenshot.
probably saw from the
Our
title.
community
The
team
latest
worked
expansion
really
of this is
hard
getting
and
delayed, which is
tried to figure out a way
unfortunate.
to avoid any sort of like spoilerish material.
but
it
very
was
good
just
for me because it means I can take my time enjoying Shadowbringers. So
challenge. I'm afraid I had to reject most of their proposals and ask them to just stick with the illustration art for the PLL. So
さあでは、
at the risk of sounding and antagonizing other people who play this game, I'm happy it got delayed.
okay, there are several other maps
So,
that
sorry, guys.
exist in Endwalker, but again, I'm unable to show them to you right now. So let's move on.
もちろん、
Good.
メインクエストが
Good, good. No more spoilers. No more spoilerinos.
売りになります。
Of course, the new main scenario quest is going to be one of the biggest selling points, so to speak, for Endwalker.
まあじゃあざっとですね、主要登場人物のおさらいもやっておきましょう。メインクエストに伴って。
And speaking of
Key
main scenario,
NPCs.
let's go ahead and do a brief recap of the key characters.
Oh no, this is
でま
spoilers.
ずこちらサンクレットからですね。
This is spoilers.
First up is Thank
Guys, I have some bad news.
成長してきましたね。
The bad news is, hang on, let me talk to you guys
成長しました。
while I tell you the bad news. Since there are going to be spoilers, it seems like, for the rest of the stream, because if they're covering NPCs and all this stuff, because I'm not up to it yet, I need somebody to be able to tell me when the spoilers are there or not there or done. So what I might do is I might actually end the stream. You guys can go watch the official streams. I'll be following along with the official stream, and I'll be in Discord, as in not in the voice call, but I'll be around the Discord there because I'll be at my computer. I'll probably jump on and join some of the other guys, because that way somebody can give me a live update on what's spoilers and what's not. So sorry to do this to you guys. Thanks for checking out the stream if you came by during the live letter. My apologies that I have to do this, but for my own sanity, I think this is the smartest thing to do. So, once again, sorry. And Neku just got here, my apologies. But anyway, thank you guys for being part of the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And from next week, I'll only be doing 2 streams a week. I'll put an announcement in the Discord. Feel free to join us on the Discord if you're not already, if you want live updates and stuff. If you drop by the stream and you're new, feel free to drop us a sub so you can see any of the video content I put out. A lot of it's been on, or all of it's been on 14 recently. Otherwise, you guys take care, stay safe, have a good night, good morning, or a good afternoon, wherever you guys are tuning in from. I'll catch you guys next week. I will let you guys know what day it is that I'm going to be streaming. I'll put it up on notice. But anyway, you guys look after yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of the live letter. I'll catch you guys then. Take care.